Now, in details, in this particular class, I will be providing you with all of the rules. I mean that, not just rules, I'll be providing you with all of the linking words that are important for your exam. So on the exam, when they will be filling the blanks, sometimes there will be gaps and sometimes there won't be. If there is not any gaps, these words are enough. You do not need any other thing. So you don't have to worry about any other words, just learn these words that you can see here. So, to indicate addition and alternatives. In the very beginning, why do we need linking words? For many various purposes. The first purpose is to indicate addition and alternatives. Like, number one is also. So if I say also, it means that there were many things altogether. Now also, there are many other things. Like you can pay your bills in cash, you can also write a check. This means that you can not only pay with your bills in cash, but also at the same time you can write a check. So both are perfect measurements. So this is what you're trying to compare. In addition, I have to study this evening. In addition, I have to cook dinner. Now a question may arise. In the case of in addition, could I put also? Yes, you could. Okay? So even if you can say you can in addition write a check, that is also fine. Okay? So all of these words that you can see here, they can be used interchangeably, but I'll say at the end of the day, it depends. Make sure you put that particular word or that particular phrase that goes more in hand. Like in addition is a word that is used more so with formal sentences. Okay? But even for casual things like this particular sentence, it's still fine. Then furthermore, pets need nutritious food. Furthermore, they need vaccinations. So furthermore, meaning that further, like all of the things that you have said, this is fine. Furthermore, meaning that there are more things that you need to think about. And what is that? That pets need food, yes, but they also need vaccination. So you see, as I'm explaining this to you, I once again use the word also to describe, right? So these are the ways that you can actually indicate your additions and your alternatives. There are a few more examples, as you can see here. Number 4 is moreover. So similarly, moreover, meaning that the task or the one that you want to explain has not ended yet. There are more things that you want to say. So meaning that moreover. As a professor, I will teach you how to write better. Moreover, I will increase your vocabulary. Means that as your professor, this is not the only job I have, which is to teach you write better. No, more. I will help you learn more, which is to increase your vocabulary. Then, number 5 is what is more. So what is more is generally used for speeches. Whenever I speak, then like you're speaking about or you're telling a story to a friend. So your friend is being very shocked that you're trying to say, do you know what happened today? What? Then you're trying to say that, do you know that a cat beat me today? Full stop. What is more is that it then was screaming and shouting and jumped on my head. Okay, so whenever you use these speeches and whenever you say what is more, in that case it creates suspense on the minds of the readers. Okay, so this is why you can use this particular phrase, what is more. The police have found the missing money. What is more, they have arrested the thief. Okay, so this is together, we say this is a phrase. I use this phrase to explain what is more. Okay, then as well, once again this is used interchangeably with also. Mary won the gymnastic competition. She graduated with honors as well. I could also say she also graduated with honors, right? I could say furthermore, she graduated with honors. Same here. So I have mentioned as well here. Okay. Then Then there are few more here, which is besides. Besides means there are actually two uses of besides. If I say, if I use besides as a preposition, okay? In this case, how is besides used? Besides is actually used here as a conjunction. But we know when besides is used as a preposition, what does this mean? This means that, let's say probably there is this is your home and this is your school. So if I said my school is beside my home, in this case, how am I using the word beside? This beside is a preposition. But am I using the word beside to put addition between two particular words or two particular sentences? No. I'm using the word besides here as a conjunction. But here I'm using it as a preposition or giving a location that where is my school? My school is beside my home. In this case, my sister works full time at the school cafeteria. This is my activity. This is the activity of my sister. Besides this, she is taking 18 credits at school. So, if I am saying besides this, this means that she is doing this and simultaneously or at the same time she is taking 18 credits at school, meaning that she's working very hard. Okay, so this is where we will be using besides. Then we see in fact. So then comes our word in fact. So in fact, the word in fact, this phrase is used whenever there is a fact, meaning that whenever there is a said truth and this truth will always be the truth. There is nothing that you can do that will make it not a truth. Okay, so this is a truth that is true in all forms. Everyone is aware of it. Okay, that is when we say in fact. Oregon has a very rainy climate. In fact, it rains there 65% of the time. So you're trying to say that it's a fact that if you say that it rains there 65% of the time, someone else cannot say that no, I think it rains there 70% of the time. No, it does not work like that. Because you're saying in fact here, this means that this is definitely something that is a fact. Then number 9, we see as a matter of fact. So we see that both in fact and as a matter of fact, they can be used interchangeably. They both have the same effects. You can have the rest of this chocolate cake. As a matter of fact, I hope you do. Meaning that I need to lose weight. So maybe you're having some chocolate cake and there's someone else in front of you. So you're trying to say that you can have the rest of the chocolate cake, and as a matter of fact, what is a fact is that I really hope that you eat this whole thing off so that I can resist myself from having it, and that is how I can finally lose weight. Okay? So you're trying to put these particular words. Why? So that your phrase or whatever you're trying to portray is different and it's actually factual, so that everyone believes that what you're saying is totally 1000% correct. Okay? Then there are a few more. Number 10 is actually. Actually is also like as a fact. If I say that actually this has happened, this means that maybe so far what has happened is a lie, and if you are trying to say that actually this has happened, meaning that now you are being true to yourself, that no, so far whatever that had happened, maybe this happened or maybe this not, but actually this has happened. So as a matter of fact, this has happened, or in fact this has happened. Same thing. Jennifer has never liked swimming. Actually she is terrified of water and won't go near it. So means that Jennifer is terrified of water and nobody can deny that she isn't. Even if she herself is saying She herself is admitting that she is terrified of water. So who are you to try to say that no, she's not, right? Then, on the other hand, I may go dancing this weekend with my friends. On the other hand, I may stay in and finish my paper. So we see here on the other hand. Now what does this mean? This once again means on another spectrum. Just like however, right? Just like however, this means that whenever I put on the other hand, it actually gives a different approach. Meaning that so far whatever you're trying to say, because you're saying on the other hand, it means that I am using a different approach and I am explaining everything in a different way. Which means that I may go dancing this weekend with my friends, and on the other hand I may stay in and finish my paper. Sometimes you're trying to say that I want to go dancing, and the other time you're trying to say that no, I won't go dancing. On the other hand, or however, in a different approach, I will stay here and I'll finish my paper. Then alternatively. Alternatively means that you have many choices, and from your choices you are trying to seek out what you can do. Okay. So alternatively means that seeking out from various choices. So you have many choices and you are trying to say which one you want to take care of. You can save this computer program on your hard drive. Alternatively, you can put it on a floppy disk. This means that if you are not interested in putting this computer program on your hard drive, alternatively, this is another task that you can do, which is instead of doing this, instead of maintaining this, maybe you can also put it in a floppy disk. Okay, so far we have learned how to indicate addition and how to indicate alternatives. That if you did not do this, you can do something else. Okay.